Sagittarius, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 4th to Sunday, June 10th, 2018. Now before I get started, I just had one announcement. That is that my June 2018 webinar is now available if you would like to see that and learn more about what June 2018 is all about, what it means for you, and what some of the most important dates of the month are. The way I see this month with Mars in the South Node, it's a lot about fate. When fate steps in and takes over to readjust kind of our path a little bit and realign us to what we were always meant to accomplish. Maybe hard for us personally to make progress, to do the things and to have the things that we do be met with success. But I think behind the frustration, I think there's a lot going on in our spirit, in our soul, and perhaps through the work of the higher power here that's helping us to get some of the answers and the insights that it is that we need. We may not want some of these insights that we get. They may be a little bit unexpected, but I think in the end they will be, again, just what we need to help us move forward in the right ways on the next step of our journey. All right, so if you're interested in learning how I came to that conclusion and what that's all about, again, the link down below in my description box, you can see my June webinar to find out more about that. Now, for your horoscope, Sagittarius, what we've got this week is Mars in the South Node in a conjunction in Aquarius right here, which rules your third house of talk and communication. All right, also rules what? Your community, your immediate environment, sometimes in siblings. So what that can bring, Mars in the South Node, frustration. And the way that you communicate and the way that you think. Maybe it's hard for you to talk about the things that you want in the right ways. Maybe when you feel like you communicate with other people this week, your message gets lost. It's a big thing in general this week, but especially with your Mars conjunct the South Node. So maybe there's frustrations there. Maybe as well in the way that you think. Maybe you're trying to get mental breakthroughs this week about what you need to do next in your life or about where you want your life to go. And with Mars here in conjunction with the South Node in your third, perhaps as well, it's hard for you to find the mental breakthrough, the clarity that it is that you want this week, and needing to just be patient if your mind is having problems processing things or if you're having problems communicating what's going on with you with other people. Okay, it will happen, it will fall into place, just maybe not right now, maybe not in the next few weeks. It just may need a little bit more time. All right, and that's going to happen all week. Now as that's going on Wednesday, we do have Venus here in Cancer and an opposition with Pluto in Capricorn. Now Pluto in Capricorn for you has been in your second house of money. It also rules your confidence. It also rules your gifts and skills and talents. So perhaps what's been going on since the beginning of this year, lots of changes for you in your finances and how you make money and how you spend your money and where all your money's going. Maybe also some big changes for you in your gifts and skills and talents, and what talents you use to find your confidence, to move forward in the world, to make money. So I think there's a lot of stuff like that that's been going on since the beginning of this year. And with Venus here in Cancer, which is in your 8th house of changes and of endings and beginnings, I think it's time for you to try your best to, so this is like kind of an interesting alignment. I think it's your best. I think what's going on is it's time for you to finally settle into some of these financial changes that you've been making, some of these changes that have been going on in your talents, and to really almost like want the situation that you've ended up in, like for better or for worse, you know, maybe because of what's been going on in your finances or with your talents, maybe because of the changes in that area. Maybe you need to make even more changes in your life. Perhaps that could come in with the 8th house. And I think we're just really needing, because yours is different with these houses than a lot of the other horoscopes I've been doing for this week. But I think what you're really trying to figure out now is how to create more of a life that it is that you really want, with the money, with the resources, with the talents that it is that you currently have. Okay, and I think that could be really liberating and really empowering for some people to use some of the talents for the better, to create more of a life that you want. But it could be hard and require some adjustments for my Sagittariuses who wanted other financial situations to work out, who wanted to use other talents that maybe now you're having to readjust. And I think the message of the astrology is saying you have to learn how to want in the 8th house your life, to want where it is that you have ended up with, and to take your talents, to take your money, to take these things and to use them to your advantage so that you can build a life off of them, feeling much better on the inside, okay? And really needing to figure out how you can take these financial situations and these talents that you found yourself with at the moment and how to really like go deeper with them. Yeah, I think that's maybe the message that I'm trying to get at, is how to take all this stuff with your finances, with your talents, to go deeper, to get better at handling these things, and to move forward with them in a way that is better for you. All right. Yeah, kind of fascinating. I don't know if you're making like big changes to your finances. I mean, maybe you are, more changes to your finances and to your talents, but I think it's a matter of taking some of the things that have happened in regards to money and your talents since the beginning of this year and figuring out now how to move forward on all of that stuff in a way that really resonates with your heart, really resonates with you deep down, that can help you create more of the life that it is that you want, that is perhaps the challenge with the opposition that we're trying to work out on Wednesday. Okay, while that's going on, again on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, we also do have Mercury in a conjunction with the Sun and a square with Neptune and Pisces. And Mercury and the Sun are going to be in your 7th house of your partnerships and relationships of the one-on-one variety. And Neptune and Pisces is going to be in your 4th house of home and family. So what this could bring up on Wednesday and Thursday, as you're trying to figure out how you can feel more comfortable with the things that have happened in your life lately, or with some of the changes that have occurred in your finances and your talents, there could be some confusion on Thursday, perhaps about your home life, about what your home looks like, about the foundation your life is built on, especially when it comes to your relationships. You know, how do you have good relationships with people if your emotions are up and down, if the foundation of your life isn't really there? And I think that's what starts to come in towards the middle of the week and on, maybe is some confusion about your relationships, about how you can work with other people in a way that's more stable and secure, maybe even relationships at home or in regards to your home. Sometimes also the 7th house rules contracts in regards to your home as well. I think there could be some confusion about that, maybe trying to work things out in the mind being a big thing for you, especially Sagittarius with Mars in the South Node in your 3rd, maybe trying to work things out in your mind, maybe trying to communicate about what is going on in your life emotionally at home with other people, and maybe it being hard. And again, a big theme this week is just needing to be patient, okay? If it's hard for other people to understand what's going on, if it's hard for you to tie up some loose ends with your home, with your family, to not stress, to just realize that it may take some more time and that it may require you as well to learn how to communicate in different ways and to readjust the way that you think and talk so that you can get your point across properly, all right? But I think if you can be patient here with other people, with your home life, and really try to figure out how to change your life in a way that is in more accordance with your emotions and to be okay emotionally with everything that's occurred, I think if you can focus on that aspect first, then it will get easier for you to talk. It'll get easier for you to communicate and to think and to work with other people in regards to your home or your family or your emotions so that you can move forward. But first, the emotional component, you needing to figure out what you want and how you can get right with your life before some of the things with people and with home fall into place, okay? I hope that makes sense. Your card for the week is the Tower reversed. This card indicates life. The old structures that you built in your life are falling down all around you. A lot of times when the Tower is reversed, we try to pretend that they're not. We try to pretend, oh, you know, it's just another day, you know, in life. And yet all around us there are like fires burning and like alarms going off. And I think this card is saying, look, your life is changing in a massive way. It's not going to be what it used to be. Stop pretending that it's the same, that it's going to be the way it always has been. Stop trying to act like you used to months and years ago when you need to act differently now that new things are occurring. And I think this card is also saying it's okay to be vulnerable. Like, it's okay to look up and acknowledge there's a huge fire in this part of my life. You know, like this thing that I really wanted just blew up. You know, I mean, this tower is like the card of destruction. I think this card is also saying it's okay to acknowledge that this week. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay if things did not quite go according to plan in some way, because they are paving the way for new things to come. And for other things to occur that I think will help you to now from here on out, especially now that Saturn's left your sign, build a foundation in your life that you can eventually build a new tower from, based on more of the things that really are true to you and that really do resonate with you. And before you can build the new foundation, lay the new foundation for your new life, for the new tower you're going to build, you need to clear out all of this other junk. You need to acknowledge that it's no longer working for you, even if it may require you to be vulnerable, and to let that go so that you can move forward and envision another life, hopefully doing more of what you really want with the things that have occurred since the beginning of this year. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.